I thought against Wash we played one of our better games of the year. Defensively we actually, we tried, we executed, and we were able to get out in transition. And then yesterday we just didn't play well. They had a lot to do with it. I kept telling our guys, like, well, Chicago, I think, player for player, might have the best talent in our league. And, we'll have one win over us, but I think, talent-wise, if you just went and played pickup, they might have the best players in our league. So when they're playing well, you're going to have your hands full. And, we had chances to come back, and, we just didn't execute. Our spacing was messed up, or, our defensive intensity wasn't there. We played on closeouts, just a lot of things that if you're going to beat someone, you can't do. If you're going to beat a UA team, you can't, not execute like we did, and, defensively missed assignments and, stuff like that. So, they played well with nothing. I credit them for how well they played defensively. They had a good game plan against us, and, I think we took some tough shots that, we usually don't take, and, we didn't make them. So it was, it was a tough one. I just started diving into Brandeis a little bit here. They lost in overtime to Emory on Sunday, so they beat Rochester, so they're good. They're good. Both teams are good. And, like I was saying that, I don't know if it was yesterday, this morning to someone. It's not like we're on a Tuesday we're going down to play a team or a Wednesday playing an OAC team or NCAT team that has 2 wins. Non-conference, and or every game's a battle. Brandeis is real good. We could get every one of our teams probably could make the NCAA tournament or win a game in the NCAA tournament in our league this year. It's crazy, and it just doesn't get easier. You just look and you're like, all right, now we got to go place Brandeis, who just beat the number Rochester and then lost it overtime to Emory. Like, it doesn't get easy. It's why we're hopefully built for this, and we just gotta take one game. As coach speak, as we can say, one game at a time, and just be ready to go Friday night, and go from there. So hopefully have a good week of practice, get some of our assignments down with some of our scouts, and then figure out how to play well on a Sunday, because we haven't done that in 2 Sundays yet. So we need to figure something out with our road, or what we do on Sunday mornings to get ready for games, because you're not going to be where we want to be if you can't win on Sundays.
Hey, my name is Danny Frauenheim. I'm a graduate student on the Case Western Reserve men's basketball team. I'm originally from New Jersey. I did my undergraduate at Susquehanna University, a small school in Pennsylvania. After my 4 years, I had an extra year of eligibility due to the COVID year, which canceled my junior season. So I entered the transfer portal. I had a previous relationship with Coach Fitz, who was the old assistant at Case Western. He put me in contact with Coach McGuinness. After learning more about the school and the program, I felt it was a great fit for me, both basketball-wise and academically-wise. Cleveland was a pleasant surprise from what I was expecting, but seriously, I love it here. I love the team, coaching staff. We're coming off a tough loss, but I really believe going into this weekend and the rest of the season that the sky's the limit for us, and we have great potential here. I'm getting my graduate degree, master's in finance. I took an undergraduate class my sophomore year. I was still undecided as a sophomore, and I took a finance course, kind of fell in love with the process in the finance industry, and ever since then I finished out my undergrad as a finance major, and now I'm getting my master's in finance. So ideally I'd prefer to go out back to the East Coast, close to New Jersey, ideally New York City or Philadelphia area, get a job in the finance field. I don't really know exactly what I want to do yet, but I'm sure I'll figure it out along the way. Coming from a small school like Susquehanna, kind of in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania, to a city like Cleveland and a conference like the UAA, I definitely recommend it to everyone. At Susquehanna, I had great individual success and great team success, but the UAA is a different beast, and it's a great challenge and an opportunity to compete against the best Division III teams in the country.